If you're in that space where you're like, I just have this thing and I keep on praying to God and he doesn't seem to take it away. If you go to 2 Corinthians 12, he talks about this reality that he had where he had what he calls a thorn in the flesh. Now, some people think this is physical. I tend to think that all of the text points us towards the fact that this is a spiritual struggle for Paul, that he had a recurring temptation in his life. And Paul actually says in verse 7, to keep me from being conceited because of the surpassing greatness of the revelation. So he says, in order that I don't become proud because of the ways that God has shown up in my life and shown things to me that other people haven't had an experience of God like, he gave me this thorn in the flesh to remind me that I am in need of constantly God's grace in my life and that God's grace is sufficient for me, to keep me dependent on God and his goodness and his work in my life, so that I didn't try and just muscle through it and do it on my own and think that I had accomplished what I couldn't accomplish in my life. And so sometimes these sins that we just struggle with, they don't feel like it, but in a way they're a gift to us to keep us rooted and dependent on God's grace in our life, and to allow us to continue to understand that other people are also in need of that grace, right?